Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day this video may find you. Thank you so much for returning to my channel. If you are new to if you are revisiting my channel or one of my amazing subscribers. If you are new to the channel, then welcome, and I hope to see you back soon. I hope and pray that everyone is having a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month, a blessed year. So listen, people, you know me, I like to do my introduction and just dive right in. So listen, people, today I wanted to do a video that's sort of an extension of video that I did recently about the 50-50 relationship or marriage between a man and a woman. Got a lot of comments from some males on that video, and I thought it was very important for me to add a few things about the 50-50 relationship, just so men can kind of get an idea of what this whole 50-50 financial relationship means in the relationship and to the woman and the man himself. So listen, people, if you have a 50-50 financial relationship with your wife, okay, you have to go out, y'all have a budget or whatever, and in your budget, everything that, you know, your household expenses and everything, he contributes 50%, you contribute, the woman contributes 50%. That in itself puts the male on a level, the same level as the woman. Just off the bat, emasculating the man. Because the man is supposed to be the provider. Okay? So that just off the bat, even though he feels like that's a leveling field financially, it's actually levels up the woman. Okay, it's not level. It levels up the woman from the man is supposed to be the leader, okay? But when he takes the financial and put it up where the woman is the same as him, that levels her up like this, okay? 50-50. Okay, then I've already talked about a few times about how the woman is still doing all the things that women used to do back in the days before women used to work outside of the home. The cooking, the cleaning up, the mentoring with the kids. I know in my situation, I did the balancing, the making sure the bills got paid and everything. I know I supported my ex-husband in his businesses. I was the one that did the administrative work until it just got too toxic for me to do with the yelling and the screaming at me. It just was too much, you know, but I did it for over 20 years for him, you know, so I do all that. Going on the field trips and everything with the kids. I was a band booster, a member that ran the concession stand for my son when he played football and basketball. Was on the band booster when my daughter was color guard, Major Red. Went to all of their field trips. He didn't go to any of them. He just stockpiled his vacation time. Also, after we doing all of that and numerous of other things, people, it's just a lot that the women have to do in the home. I don't think men understand it because they're not doing it themselves. But if they ever get out on their own, they'll be able to experience some of it, you know, because the place have to be cleaned up and everything, you know, and taken care of. Things have to be bought, you know, grocery shopping and things like that. The women have to do all that too. Then on top of it, society is so toxic. People are literally just, that 50-50 thing, all it does is allow the man to have a lot of money to be able to go out there and hang out with his friends, hang out with his friends and family and just blow money, okay? And while he's doing it, he's out there like a little kid running around playing. He's not at home taking care of the home. There's things that need to be done at the home. A lot of these men, you're not taking care of your home. Your home needs major repairs done to it, and you're not doing it. And the wife is literally having to go on to YouTube and different stuff to figure out how to do it herself. The lawn care work. You might get on the riding lawnmower and cut the grass, but like the trimming, the keep making sure that other trees aren't growing up around your existing trees, things like that, you're not doing any of that. The wife is having to do all that. You know, you'll, like I said, you'll ride the riding lawnmower, but that's about it. And listen, this stuff that I'm saying is not, I'm not saying 100%, but what I'm trying to tell you is these are the things that women are going through. We're having to pay 50% of the financial and doing about 90 to 10% on everything else concerning the marriage and the family. I just don't know why any man would think that that is attractive, that that would make a woman want to stay in a marriage with you. Then on top of it, you're so toxic. While you're running out there in the streets and stuff, you start doing things like, you know, of course, you're emotionally abandoning your wife, mentally, verbally, and emotionally abusing her. And in some cases, like I've said on other videos, physically. So you got all of this going on, people. Why would a woman want to stay? The only woman that's going to stay in a relationship like that is a woman that is not going to be keeping the house clean. Or she's going to keep the house clean and she's going to have her somebody else. You're not going to get no loyal woman. A loyal woman with dignity is not going to stay with you. It will have to be somebody that has low self-esteem or somebody that loves money. She loves money so much that she has put money above her respect for herself. A loyal woman is not going to stay in a relationship with you. She's just not. A loyal person that doesn't have low self-esteem, she's not going to do that. But now somebody with low self-esteem or, you know, didn't go and get any education in her job, she don't really make much. So even when she ends up on Social Security or something happened to her physically where she ended up on disability or something like that, her income is going to be very, very low. She's going to put up with that. But there's no telling, you know, during her younger years, she might have been slipping out, or if not, she's sitting at home getting really big and because she's depressed and everything. She's not going to put up with that. She's not. That's just not happening. So I had to do this video here because I want men to understand that when y'all are, it's like, it's literally like we're trying to find things to stay, a reason to stay. What can we find to stay? What is it that we can find that is positive enough to make us stay in a relationship or marriage with a man today? Not a Christian man that knows the word and knows his place as a man in the marriage, that's treating his wife right. I'm not talking about that man. I'm talking about that man, that toxic man that's talking about that 50-50 stuff and running out there in them streets and stuff and mentally, verbally, emotionally, and like I said, in some cases, physically abusing their wives. And then the wife having to do all of that. Y'all don't understand. This is why when it gets to the end, we just done. We're just done. We don't have anything, any reason at all. You don't even look like the same person anymore. When we look at you, we don't even recognize you. We don't even know who that person is. Like, we're literally saying, okay, I was married to a guy. And I know his name and everything, but that guy right there, you can't even put that guy with the guy that you married. It's just that bad. And listen, there's some men going through this stuff too. The only reason I focus more on the man is because this all came from toxic masculinity. And there's women out there that have jumped on the bandwagon, and they're doing it too. We've always had some anyways, but it's like flooding now. So we have the men and the women doing it now. It's wild. That's why the dating is so bad. Because the dating is so bad today, it's because the men and the women are acting like the toxic men that society told the man that he could be. This is why it's so bad. This is why it's so bad for the man and the woman. Yep. I call them loyal sinners, but psychology call them narcissists. It's narcissistic behavior, toxic behavior. Very, very selfish people that just don't see other people. And it's wild. But the women are catching up. Bless society's heart. Bless the children's heart. But, yeah, man, this is why we just can't do it. You done messed this game up here, what you call a game, because, relationships shouldn't be a game, but, that's what y'all, call it a game. Y'all stance on standing firm, on staying the way that society told you that you could be, we're never going to get anywhere. Because it's so bad now, the disrespect and everything, that the younger women that have seen their mothers and grandmothers just be dragged. They're just not going to do it. They don't see no reason to do it. Like, there's literally, I'm serious, when you can sit up, think about all that stuff, just go back, rewind this back a little bit and go back through all that stuff that I said that's going on, that the woman has to dealing with a toxic man that's wanting this 50-50 thing and all this other stuff. And say to yourself, what is it in that you even see attractive as a man if you was a woman looking at a man? And look, I'm gonna have to do a video here soon, because I know some of you guys have been through it too, because it's some women out there that's playing this thing better than some of the men's. They out there with it. They are doing it. It's bless their hearts. I'm praying for it, but it's some out there doing it, and it's some men that's going through some stuff too. I get it. I had a friend of mine that reached out to me, got some things going on. It's pretty wild. Yeah. So anyways, y'all, I had to do this video though to address this whole 50-50 thing, to kind of I'm trying to bring the light on it for you guys to really understand what is exactly happening. And it's going to have to take you to humble yourself and to just listen. You're going to have to back off that delusion and before you be able to hear. But I'm really doing this because I'm hoping that some young people listening to this, or people that's in the middle of their marriages, even people, they're in the middle of their marriages and they just made a mess. It ain't too late for you to turn around. It ain't too late for you to, to straighten this thing out. But anyways, people, yeah, it's pretty bad. And I just wanted to just come on here and just kind of elaborate a little bit more. There's so many things. I know I left out a lot of things that the women are doing, but It's just broad. And listen, I know this because I've lived this. I know this because I know other women that are living this too. Like I said, I know a couple guys going through some things too, but what I'm saying is this all came from the toxic man. If you go back and think about all this stuff that y'all are complaining about the men, the women, and saying women are acting like the men, you hear that a lot. They're acting masculine and asking me that right there. Why is this men getting it? When they're saying women are acting masculine and they don't like how the women acting masculine, don't they get that what they're saying, that women are acting like me and I don't like this? They're not getting that. They're not getting it. They're saying women are acting like I act and I don't like that. I don't like a woman that acts the way that I act. If you don't like a woman that acts the way that you act, why do you think that a woman wants a man that acts like you? She doesn't. Anyways, I love you. I love you. I love you, people. And I hope and pray that this helps someone. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.